Okay, hi everyone. So today I am filming my photocard collection update for the end of the year. 2021 is almost over, so we need to do an update. And I'd like to say that I feel like my collection has changed a lot in the past 6 months, and it'll probably continue to change and look different as time goes by. As much as I still do really enjoy collecting, I really prefer now to focus my efforts in certain areas rather than trying to collect a whole bunch of different idols. So I will kind of discuss that as I go through, but just know that I don't really plan to collect as much as I have been in the past. I'm really excited to have more of a collection that I'm really happy with. So yeah, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will try to point out some supplies that I use throughout, but I will be linking everything in the description. So if you want to know what I'm using, please go look in the description because I will not be answering any comments or questions about where I get certain things. So I have 7 binders total, 10 if you count my binders with big inclusions in them. But I will say the 7 binders are like my main binders, and I would say to even narrow that down a little bit more, I really only have 5 main binders with like active collections in them. So yes, this binder, this is my boy groups. So you can see first thing here is AB6. Yeah, so first thing I have is my MXM page. I collected Youngmin. He's here because these cards are cute. And then we have Be Complete, which I collected OT5 for. And the few Sixth Sense cards. Then we move on to Vivid. These are fan-made, not real. And I collected Daehui, some Woojin. I'm probably going to let these Woojin cards go. I actually plan to move this collection into an A5 binder, so I'll be downsizing this like a tiny little bit. But yeah, this is Vivid, all of Daehui's cards. And then we have Salute, which I've been working on a little bit. I don't know if I was really collecting Daehui by the time I posted my last collection update, but I have decided to only collect Daehui and nobody else. So I've been kind of working on going back and getting his cards for the sets that I have to finish. So I am just missing one actual album card from Salute. I'm missing one ID as well, which isn't really something I feel like I need, but I'm also missing one of his AR cards. So I'm pretty close to finishing this collection. And then we have A New Hope, which I actually collected OT4 for. So these are just the first 2 sets, and I have a, what is this called? A Make Star card in the middle. Same with this page. I also have a Make Star card in the middle for Daehui, obviously, of course. And then we have a Dream. So again, I'm only missing one card for this, and then I'll be complete. And I have all my unit cards here, so yes. And then this is where I plan to put their most recent album, the cards from that. I think I might not be collecting this album fully. I might like collect pretty selectively from this album just because it doesn't seem like the cards are as easily obtainable as past albums. And also if they're gonna be like expensive, I don't really want to do that. So I might not collect this fully. I'm gonna talk more about my collection plans for AB6 specifically in the video where I set up my A5 binder. So if you're curious, that video will be coming out after this one. So yeah, you can learn more about that there. And then we have One We. So this is like the same as always. You have OT5 for 1. And then Dongmyoung and Kia for everything else. So this is the Studio We recording album, the first one. And then we have Memory Illusion. And then this is my Planet 9 alter ego page. And yeah, I haven't set up for, I think they have a demo album out now. And then they're also coming out with a mini album early next year. So we'll have to set up for that soon. And we have WeEye. So I collect Donghan. Yeah, this collection is pretty complete. So this is Identity First Sight. And so this is the all version. And this is the nothing version. And then we have the challenge version. And this is the transparent cards for that album. And then I have, this is like the start of the Identity Action album. So I have a unit card in the middle and Donghan's Polaroids here. And then I have the rest of the cards from Identity Action. Very pretty, I like it. And then here I just have some pre-order benefits for Donghan. I don't really think I'm going to collect these very much in the future. I think the holo cards are really nice specifically, so I have a couple of those. These are from Identity Challenge, and then these are from Identity Action. This one in the middle is actually from their pop-up store in Japan, I believe. So it's not actually a pre-order benefit, but it still kind of goes with this album, obviously. So I probably am not going to keep this though. I feel like I don't need it, so it might not be here soon. I don't know. And then I just have some cards from Donghan Solo. So that is my Donghan collection for now. And I also have Kang Daniel. So I had some plans to collect him, but I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore. I'm trying to kind of not stress myself out with collecting so many different people. And I don't plan to let go of any of these cards, but I mean, I don't really plan to add to this collection either. So this is just Color on Me and Cyan. And then we have Magenta here. And also this is Yellow. So yeah, that's just what I have for now. And also we have From 20 or Braywan. He just had photo cards with his last single album, and I have the one here. So I will say I do actually plan to put most of the things, if not everything in this binder, into A5 binders. So like I'm gonna see if I can fit everything, but this binder essentially is all going into A5 binders, hopefully, if things work out the way I want them to. But that was my boy groups. Now for my girl groups, first collection I have in here is Lightsum. So I will say for a majority of my collections I use Ultra Pro sleeves as for like double sleeving my cards. For Lightsum specifically, I use Dragon Shield just because I feel like they look nicer. I use Dragon Shield for actually just Lightsum and NCT at the moment, so if you're wondering, that's what I use. But this first page is just vanilla, so these two cards in the corners are album cards and the rest are pre-order benefits. I think this is Make Star, K-Town for You. These two are Music Korea and DMC. I'm not sure which is which, but those are the two stores. And then this one in the middle is Sinara. This one is Make Star 2, and then this was Mihwadang. So yeah, I really like this page a lot. Super cute. And then this is actually the most recent thing. So this is all of my Light a Wish cards. So yeah, this is album cards here. These are actually just stickers, which are album inclusions. And then this is K-Town for You, Joan Music, Music Korea, and MMT. So I actually do have some plans to get some more pre-order benefits for this album, maybe. But again, this is also a collection I plan to put in an A5 binder, just because I'm collecting Chowan a bit more selectively than I would say I am everyone else in this binder, so I feel like it'll fit. It might not seem like I'm selectively collecting her, but like I've really enjoyed both Lightsum's debut and their comeback enough to like collect as much as I have, so yeah, I'm not really gonna rationalize that. It's just what I've been doing, so yeah. And then we get to Blackpink, so, and this first page, I think I actually started collecting Blackpink at the beginning of this year. I think it might have been like February or March when I started, so this is kind of everything that I've accumulated this year. So we just have Square Up cards and then Kill This Love. And then this is How You Like That. So I'm just missing one card, which is good. I was recently able to, I think maybe within the last like 2 months or something, I was able to trade for this card, which is really fun. And I'm hoping I can get this card for like not super expensive, because I really don't want to spend a lot on the card, but I know these cards generally go for more. And then we have the album, which is finished. I like these cards a lot. They're super cute. And then we have Lisa's solo. So I didn't really end up collecting more for this album like I had planned to. I may even still go back and get like a few cards, but I don't really plan to do a lot with this collection. So I just have the 2 album cards here. This is from the Kino, and then I have the K-Town for You pre-order benefits there. So that's what I have. And then for Rose's solo, I have her K-Town for You cards and just the Polaroids. So yes. And then Brave Girls. I love being able to show progress on this collection, because in my last collection video, they were just about to have their comeback. So now I can actually show you the progress that I've made on this collection. So first we just have High Heels and Rollin', Make Star for Rollin', And then we have Summer Queen, so this is complete. The summer version on top and the queen version on the bottom. I love these cards so much, they're super cute. And then this is like the pre-order benefit page, so this top set is MMT, this bottom set is Music Korea. And then After We Ride, this is the black set, and then this is the pink set. Fully complete. I did buy, I think, a total of 8 albums for myself, and I was actually able to pull 6 out of the 8 cards, and I only really had to trade, like, I was really lucky and able to trade for the 2 that I needed, which was Minyoung and Yuna. So that was actually like a really fun kind of experience, because I ordered from MMT, and I think they're kind of known for not really shuffling their albums well. So yeah, and then I have, these are like the film cards, and then this is the MMT set. And then these are just cards from their fan meeting that they had over the summer. They have announced a concert, so I'm really hoping that they have some fun merch for that. So, and we have ITZY, so yeah, we have Icy, and It's Me. Not Shy, of course, this collections have been complete. Then we have Guess Who, which is actually new. This collection is complete. I just have this one pre-order benefit. I didn't really collect much for this album specifically, just because I didn't really feel like it, but I did get this one card because it was super cute. So yeah, it's Tower Records, I believe. Then we have the full set from the limited edition, as well as Yeji's card, because I pulled it and I wanted to keep it. And then for Crazy in Love, I actually just finished this collection and I'm super excited about it. So I just have her album cards here. This card in the middle is a lucky draw. It's the one and only lucky draw I have in my entire collection, so that's fun. And then we have the special edition cards. So I actually just finished this collection as well, which is really fun, but this card in the middle is also a fan sign card. So that kind of finishes out the album cards. And then I do have the US exclusive like Polaroid set, which is super cute. And then I do have No Bad Days, so I did collect all of Chaeyoung's cards, and I decided to put it into a spread like this. I don't actually like have the fillers that I would normally use, so I just filled it with white for now, but I do plan to put like my normal kind of colored fillers in here. So yeah, for now this is just what this looks like. I have January through November, so very cute. And then this is the last page in here. I just have Somi's cards from her solo, Girl Kind from their Make Star that they did this year, and then also Lehigh. That's the card I got from her album that I bought this year. So yes. And then we just have this Chaeyoung on the back here. But I did take big inclusions out of this binder. I decided to take big inclusions out of most of my binders just because I don't really focus on collecting them, so I figured it'd be best to put them in a different spot. I will say Brave Girls is the only group I really focus on collecting bigger things for, just because I kind of want to have like as much as I can for them. So I guess, you know, that's really it. But that was it for girl groups. I will say I do have a lot more fun collecting girl groups than I do boy groups these days. So next I will do my NCT collection. So I did actually move this out of the original 3-inch binder that I was in. As you can see, it like fits perfectly in this 2-inch binder. It has a lot of room left to grow in here. So we can start off with my 127 collection. So I just collect Johnny, Taeyong, and Yuta, and Mark, I guess. That is a new addition. Yeah, this is just Fire Truck, Cherry Bomb, Regular, Irregular, and Regulate. Then we have Superhuman and Neozone, Neo version T, and then the final round. And then we have all the extra cards that I collected for both Neozone and the final round. I just decided to actually combine these 2 pages. I did have them on 2 different pages, but I figured that this would be okay just because I don't know. I don't consider these like main parts of my collection, so I figured it's fine to kind of like combine them. So then we have Sticker, which is like pretty much complete. I will say I finished this collection really quickly and pretty easily, which is very uncharacteristic of like an NCT release. This is the sticky version, and then the sticker version, the Seoul City version, and then I did decide to collect OT9 for the jewel case cards. So this is just the AR set, and I am only missing Haechan. I just haven't went out and bought them yet. They're not like the hugest priority, but I will obviously get them eventually. And then the AR clip cards, again, I'm only missing Haechan, so once I get the chance, I'll obviously buy them. And then moving on to favorite. I have the classic version complete. The Catharsis version I actually have complete as well. I'm just waiting for Taeyong to get to me. I bought him from Korea, so who knows when it'll get to me. There's no tracking on it either, so it'll be interesting to see when it comes. I will say I was worried about Favorite being harder to collect, just because considering the final round, that was like a nightmare to collect. And I was figuring, since this is a repackage as well, to kind of be the same, but not particularly. It wasn't as easy as Sticker, but it also, you know, was kind of in the middle, so yeah. And then the rest of my cards, these are actually from the Hello Soul photo book. I actually put these in here recently just because I thought they were cute, and I hadn't like popped them out of the little sheet that they were in until I just decided to put these in, so yeah. Here is that. I just put them all on one page. The D Icon magazine set. And then we move on to Jeno and my Dream collection. So this is just the first through Reload. And then Hot Sauce. And the OT, I guess technically OT7 set. I collected the Cafe 7 Dream set. And then we have Hello Future. So for Hello Future, I collected, obviously I collected Jeno and then also Mark as well. He's just not here. And then I collected one card from every member, just whichever card I preferred. So I have Renjun's Hello version, which I actually pulled, which is really nice because it's like one of my favorite cards that I have. And then Haechan's Hello version, as well as Jaemin's Hello version. And then we have Chunla's Future version and Jisung's Future version, which again, I pulled Jisung's Future version, which is still, like, I'm super happy about that because the card is super cute. And I think it was a little bit more of an expensive card. So I don't know if it still is, but like, I know when Hello Future first came out, it was a little pricey. So I'm happy I have that one. And then we have the Dream Agent set, which again, I'm super happy that I collected this set because it's super cute. I think Jaemin and Renjun have my favorite cards in this set. So, and then this is the set from their, I don't know, Dream a Dream photo book. So yeah, I didn't buy their most recent photo book just because I didn't like, I just kind of forgot about it, but I don't think there was like a group set in that or anything, so I'm not really worried about it. And then we move on to Wavy. So I, in the past, was collecting 3 members of Wavy, which it was Ten, Lucas, and Xiaojun, but I'm now collecting just Ten and Yang. So yeah, so we have Takeoff, which I actually just kept my Xiaojun for. I'm not going to try to get Yang. And then we have Take Over the Moon and the sequel album. And then we have Awaken the World and Kickback. So I'm just missing Yang's Awaken the World card, and yeah, I'll be finished after I get that, which will hopefully be soon. But otherwise, yeah. I also have Yang's, I think this is his China Press card from Awaken the World, so. And then we have the photo card set from the Our Home photo book, which is super cute. I think Kun has like the prettiest card. And then we have my Empathy collection, which starts kind of like the full group releases. So this is the Dream version and also the Reality version. And then we have Resonance Part 1. This is the past version. I still need to get Mark's card to finish this out. But I just collected Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Ten, Xiaojun, Jeno, Yang, and Shotaro. And same thing for the future version. I still need to get Mark's. And then for Resonance Part 2, again, I still need to get Mark's card for the departure version at least, but for the departure version, I do have Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Xiaojun, Hendry, Jeno, Shotaro, and Jisung. And then for the arrival version, I have Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Ten, Xiaojun, Renjun, Yang, and Shotaro. So, and then we finally have my 90s love page finished. So this was like a work in progress for the longest time. I actually just put this Jeno card away. I was missing him for so long, and it actually really sucked because the card was just so expensive, and I just never really wanted to pay that much for it. So yeah, but I finally got it, and I feel like this page looks really nice now, so I'm happy, and also happy that I'm able to have this page complete before NCT 2021. I will say I plan to collect Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Ten, Mark, Jeno, Yang, and Shotaro. I think that's everyone. Yeah, but since I'm not, like, the only difference is that, like, I'm not collecting Xiaojun anymore. So yeah, I'm just trying to collect, I think it's 8 members, so hopefully I just listed the 8 members. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone, but yeah, I just have a few arrival cards, access cards from the arrival version of Resonance. And then we move on to Super M. So again, I have just Taeyong and 10 here. I don't know if I want to go back and collect Mark just yet, but I guess I will see if I can find his cards for good prices. But this is just the first mini album, and then we have Super 1, which I already have Mark for, so that's fine. And then we have the IDs for Super 1. Again, this is something I'm not sure if I want to get for Mark. Like, if I can trade for them, that'd be fine, but otherwise I'm not sure. So, yeah, and then we just have the extra cards that I have for Super M, and then I decided to move my extra cards for, like, all of the members that I have extra cards for back here. So, like, this is my extra Taeyong page, and I have this concert page kind of thing for Taeyong as well. And then these are, like, my extra cards for 10. And then this is where my Mark collection is, but I will say I moved all of these things to the back because I don't collect these kind of things for NCT, like, anyone at all anymore. I really prefer to focus my efforts on album cards because obviously they have a lot of releases, and I really enjoy collecting for NCT, so I kind of do more to collect more members rather than collect more for one member. That's just what I prefer. So I haven't really started working on my Mark collection yet, so there's not much here, but this is just the page I have set up for Fire Truck through We Go Up. And same thing for regular through Superhuman. I do plan to put his empathy cards on this page just because of the way I have things set up. I will say I think I decided to collect Mark because I consider him one of my top biases in NCT now. I will say he's probably, like, tied with Taeyong, who is also obviously my number one. I put him separately because he's in 2 separate units. Like, he's in a unit that, like, Taeyong isn't in, so I decided to keep him separate just to make things easier. And also, since I already collect 3 members of 127, it just makes organizing a lot easier. So yeah, but this is where Neozone starts. So I do already have 2 of his cards because of the extra cards that I was collecting for these eras. So I just have his, I think, yeah, this is his Neozone C version. And then the final round, the first player version. And then for Hot Sauce, I have, well, Hot Sauce and Hello Future, this is all one page. I have everything complete, which is super nice. This was, like, my first kind of attempt at collecting Mark seriously. So, and then we have sticker and favorite. So these are his, I think this is the sticker version, and the Soul City version. And then we have his favorite cards. I pulled this card from my album, and then I was able to trade for this one, so that was really easy, thankfully. And then back here I just have Limitless postcards. I don't plan to get Marks for that, by the way, but I just decided to keep these in here because even though I took out all of the big inclusions for, like, everything else, I decided since these are technically still album cards that I'd keep them in here. And also I, like, want to see them more often, and I don't flip through the bigger inclusions binder that often, so I figured it would be okay to leave these here. So yeah, but that was my NCT collection. I really love collecting NCT. I mean, honestly, I haven't really been looking forward to collecting NCT 2021 just because of how difficult NCT 2020 was. But I will say overall, you know, I say this all the time, but I really do enjoy collecting NCT. They are one of my alt groups for a reason, and I love them in, like, all aspects. So collecting them is just really fun. So yes, that was NCT. Next, we can go through this big binder. So this is the start of, like, my 3-inch binders. So, like, my really big collections. So this is Twice. Twice is an alt group now, which is something different from my last collection update. I think I, like, recently declared them as an alt group again sometime within the last couple of months. So if you haven't watched one of my videos recently, you wouldn't know, but Twice is an alt again. Jiho's an alt. And I am collecting a lot of non-album things now. So we just start off. Obviously, things are the same as they have been. So we just have The Story Begins and page 2, Twice Coaster Lane 1, Twice Coaster Lane 2, Signal, Twiceogram and Marianne Happy, What is Love, and some OT9 sets. So I'm almost finished with this one, but this set is really pretty. And then we have this one, which I'm not quite as close, but a goal is to kind of finish out a lot of the earlier things that I'm missing, like, soon. Then we have Summer Nights. This OT9 set is complete. And also I will say that I use a different sleeve for Twice specifically. I use Titan Shield. I actually kind of want to start using Titan Shield for all of my collections just because they're a really nice quality, and they're like cheaper than both Dragon Shield and Ultra Pro, and you get more. So you get a pack of 150 for like the price that you get 100 for like Dragon Shield. So, and like considering like that they're pretty nice quality, I think they're great. So especially to use for like most collections. So yeah, I'm like trying to phase out Ultra Pro sleeves from my collection, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And then we have the second OT9 set from Summer Nights. We have Yes or Yes, which I'm still missing one card for Jihyo, but hopefully I can get that soon. And then the OT9 set for Yes or Yes. Then we have pre-order cards. So I do store Jihyo's pre-order cards within like the album cards. I obviously kind of do it separately. So like What Is Love, Summer Nights, and then Yes or Yes are all, the photo cards for that album are all before this. So this is kind of like a way to wrap up those 3 sections. And then we move on to the Year of Yes, which I still need to finish. And then Fancy You. This is like the one complete collection. Then we have Feel Special and the OT9 set that I'm collecting, which is super cute. And the second OT9 set that I already finished. Then we have More and More. So that's Jihyo's page, and then OT9 set number 1, number 2, number 3. The cards for this album were just so pretty, I couldn't resist collecting 3 sets. And then I am still missing some pre-order cards, which I really need to just kind of buy these and stop like being annoying about it. But I also don't like, I feel a certain way about spending a lot on pre-order cards just because they're not really worth anything. So yeah, but then we have Eyes Wide Open, the OT9 set I collected, and I have some more like unit cards for More and More and Eyes Wide Open. I was gonna like collect them a little bit more thoroughly, but decided against it just because I wasn't really focusing on them. But I am happy to have the ones that I have. Then we have Taste of Love, which I actually did not collect any OT9 sets for, just because I think there was a lot happening around this time. I think that was around like when Brave Girls was having their comeback, so I was obviously worried about other things. I just kind of wanted to trade the cards that I had and kind of move on, so that's what I did. So we have pre-order cards and lenticulars in the middle. I just put Jihyo in the middle, and then Junghyun and Momo on the side. And then here is Formula of Love. So my progress on this collection is pretty good, I'd say. This page here is just her IDs, and then the album cards from the OT9 sets that I'm not collecting. And then this spot here is for the card that is from the version of the album that got announced later. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the same concept as this one, so I plan to put it here. And then this page I think will look really nice. I had it laid out a bit differently before, but I didn't like it at all, so I guess the announcement of that version kind of helped me like organize this a little bit better, but also a little bit annoyed about that coming out so late. But anyways, here we have OT9 sets that I'm collecting, so I just have this version, which is super cute, and then we have this one, which again is super cute, only missing a few cards, so that's fun. Then we have the scratch cards, which I'm missing 2 for, so that's really fun. And then this will be the last page here. So I have Jihyo's pre-order cards for Formula of Love and then 2 group cards. I plan to get 2 more and put them here. And then this page will be complete. So, yeah. And then we move on to all of my Jihyo non-album stuff. So, this here is her monograph cards. And I'm only missing Summer Nights, which I've actually bought, and it's just somewhere in Japan. So, I have bought it at least, so I can say that this collection is complete. I just don't have everything with me, but we have Twice Coaster Line 1, Signal, Twice to Gram, Merry and Happy, What Is Love, Yes or Yes, The Year of Yes, Fancy. Then we have Feel Special, More and More, Eyes Wide Open, and Taste of Love. Formula of Love is not yet, but looking forward to that one. And then I just have Jihyo's Yes I Am Jihyo photo book cards down here. Didn't really know where else to put them, so they're just staying there for now. And then I do plan to collect Jihyo's Japanese things. I just haven't made much progress on this yet, so I just have this one from BDZ. This is #twice2. This one is Breakthrough. And then this is And Twice Repackage. So I plan to make more progress on this probably in 2022, but for now that's all I have. And then for trading cards, so I do plan to collect those as well. So this is Twice Lights. I'm still missing a few, but these are really pretty cards. And then for Twi, I am again missing maybe 2 or 3 cards from this set, but again, very pretty. Then we have Once Halloween, which this is the only complete set. So I have the first 9 and then this one on the back. And then this is Twice University, I believe. Yeah, and then I need to get Jihyo's cards from World in a Day. And then this is the page I have set up for the cards from their 6th anniversary. I don't know what that's called, but there's like, I don't know, maybe 5 cards in the set. I don't know, but that's just where all this stuff will go. And then this is the section for the Japanese event Polaroids. So I don't really have many on this first page, I just have this one, but I do have quite a few of them, so I'm only missing one on this page, but I have all of these ones. And then I have all of these ones as well. So I'm just missing Perfect World for like recent ones, I guess. But I think in total I'm not missing many, so yeah. And then we have some like concert and fan meeting things. This is from, I think, Twiceland? Is that what that was called? Yeah, and then we have Once Begins. So yeah, and then we just have pre-order sets, so I don't keep all of these, but it's just what I have. I'm thinking about letting go of some Eyes Wide Open ones just because they're not like the prettiest, but you know, Taste of Love ones are really pretty, as well as the Formula of Love ones, so I'm tempted to keep these all. So yeah, there's all that. I did take big inclusions out of this binder as well, just because I have so many photo cards in this binder that it's like, I don't want to split these up. Like, I'd rather take the big inclusions out instead of, you know, leaving the big inclusions in. I don't know. But that was my Twice collection. I do have a lot of plans to kind of work on it a lot more within the new year, because since Twice is an alt, I just feel more motivated to work on this collection now. So yeah. So next we can go through my Up10tion collection. So this collection I only started this year. I started collecting OT10 at the beginning of 2021. So this binder is pretty much, for the most part, a lot of things that I've accumulated within the past, I guess, 11 months. So you can take a look at that. This binder is also very full. Yeah, it's quite interesting, but first I just have these postcards. I guess I'll move it so you can see them all, but this is OT10, so yeah. And then we have cards from the 2018 Special Photo Edition album. This is the Agent set from Labyrinto. This is Moment of Illusion, and then we move on to Light Up, which I have a lot of stuff for Light Up. They started doing a lot of photo cards during Light Up era, so, but this is, I don't know, the white set, the second white set, black set, and the second black set. And then I believe that this is K-Town For You pre-orders full set, and this is MMT, I think. And then this is Make Star Round 1. And then these are all of the Zhao extra cards that I got. So yeah, these are like music, art, K-Town For You, With Drama, Make Star. So yeah, and then we move on to Connection, which had 7 cards per member for a regular album, and then there was a Kino set, so there's just a lot of cards for this album. But this is Kun's page. I decided to organize them by member because they weren't really cohesive sets, so I just did it by member. So this is Kun's page. Don't really have much. We have Kogyo, which I'm missing 3. Then we have Bito and Sunyul, and then Yujin, which is finished, thankfully. And we have Hwani, which I'm only missing 1 card for him. And I also have his Kino card in the back because I pulled it. Then we have Zhao, which is complete. I could finish this out, but, well, I could get closer to finishing this. I think there's some cards I might not even be able to find, but generally these cards aren't hard to find. It's just like a matter of me buying them and stuff. So yeah, they did actually announce another comeback for the beginning of 2022. I think it's like literally January 3rd that they're coming back. So that'll be fun. Hopefully they don't have as many cards, but I can only guess that they will. But this set is the K-Town For You set for pre-orders. I'm missing Kogyo and Yujin. I have not been able to find the cards anywhere, so I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe not keep this set or what. I don't know. I mean, I have Zhao, so I'm happy about that. And then this is Wonderwall full set. And then this is Make Star full set. And yeah, that's that, basically. These are key cards for Invitation. I just have these 2 for Zhao still. And I guess this is Hwani's page, but I also have a Jinwoo on here, which is more of a recent addition. And then moving on to Japanese cards, this is like my Zhao page, I guess. And then we have ID, normal version, and limited. And then Wild Love, normal, and limited. Haven't been working on Japanese stuff at all. It's just not a focus. So yeah. And then we have Chaser, normal, and limited. So yeah. And then we move on to all of my extra Xiao stuff. So since Xiao is my bias, he's like one of my ults, obviously try to collect at least a little bit more for him if I can. So this is fan meeting card. This is a broadcast from Summer Go era, which is super cute. Really happy to have a broadcast. This is from a fan meeting. This is another broadcast. I think this is from Moment of Illusion. This is a Make Star from Light Up era. And these are, I think, music art cards from Light Up era as well. These fan signs specifically happened like a while after Light Up era ended, so that's why they're back here instead of like up there. And then this is my page for Connection fan sign cards. These are all from Jump Up. They did a lot of fan signs with Jump Up, so that's just where all these are from. And these are all like really super cute, so I'm really happy to have them all. But then we have these other fan meeting cards. These are Season's Greetings 2020. Yeah, 2020. And then the ID set. And then this is 3rd Gen Honey 10. And IDs for that as well. And then this is 2021 Season's Greetings. They do have a 2022 Season's Greetings coming out, but I don't really plan to buy that because it's expensive. But yeah, and these are sub K cards for the Season's Greetings. And then we move on to all of these circle cards and stuff. So I kind of combined some pages because there's a lot of cards that I don't have, so I figured it just saves some space to do it this way. So we have Top Secret and Bravo on the first page here, and then we have Spotlight. This is the silver version, and those are the other silver cards I have, and then the gold version. Okay, hopefully you can see that, okay? But yeah, here's the other gold version cards I have, and then for Summer Go, these are the cards I have. And then Burst, these are the hockey cards. This is like my favorite set ever. And then this set, which actually I think is pretty close to being finished, honestly. And then we have Stardom, which I feel like I don't really have much for. I guess in terms of these two sets. Or are those the same set? I think these are the same set. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think this is the set I'm pretty close to finishing, so this is still Stardom, by the way. And then Going Crazy, I just have these 3 cards. And for Invitation, I'm actually pretty close to finishing this set, so I'm just missing 2 or 3 cards, and then I'm missing a little bit more for this set, but it's fine. And then we have So Beautiful, which again is one of my favorite sets, so hoping I can finish that soon. And then we have Labyrinto, which I love these cards so much. We have the other Labyrinto set. And we have Moment of Illusion. These are the transparent cards. I actually don't really like them very much because they kind of slide around a lot. The material isn't great for that, I guess. We have Light Up circle cards. I'm still missing the one. I just don't feel like buying it. But then we have, these are like the Kino cards from Connection. And we have bookmarks from Light Up. We have the full set. Then we have bookmarks from Connection, which I'm missing 2 from this version and 1 from this version. And then I tend to separate Xiao from all of the other members' bigger inclusions just because 7-member groups don't fare well with, I guess, just photocard pages, I guess. I don't know. But these are Connection things. And then these are actually from pre-orders, or like the fan signs. They came with the fan sign cards that I bought. So yeah, and then this is actually a new edition. So this is, I don't know, maybe a broadcast. I'm not sure like entirely what it is, but it's from Stardom era. So then we have some more like, I guess, fan sign inclusion type deals. So yeah, there's that. And these are just extra pages. So yeah, that was it for my Up10tion collection. Really looking forward to their comeback in the new year. I was not expecting them to have a comeback really anytime soon, but I'm really happy that we are getting something because it looks like, I mean, every 6 months is good with me. They used to have comebacks like really frequently, so that time where we didn't really have a comeback from them for a long time was really really difficult. So I'm happy that they're doing more, especially because their contracts are set to expire next year in September. So yeah, who knows what will happen then. So yeah. So this binder, this is actually, I guess, what I'd consider my Hotshot binder. I actually did recently reorganize this, so that's why I have this fan sign page on the front. So it does look a little bit different than it did before. I took out like the divider pages because they just didn't seem very necessary for this binder. But I also try to like organize things by size more these days so things don't bend and stuff. But I did keep the Taehyun kind of divider I made in here. I will say I don't get rid of the dividers that I made, but I just take them out because I don't really want to keep them in here anymore. Anyways, these are some JBJ bigger inclusions here. Not inclusions, but bigger items, I guess. Plus a little Kijung. But here's just my Hotshot collection. I will flip through this binder rather quickly because you've seen most of this before, and I don't really add much to this collection very often. So that's just all my Hotshot stuff there. Here's all my Taehyun stuff for his solo. I will say I don't think like so Hotshots, their 7th anniversary was at the end of October, and so that means I think so Hojung, Yoonsan, and Junhyuk all went to the military, so their contracts were on pause, so I'm assuming they're all still with Star Crew. But Taehyun and Timo, I'm assuming their contracts expired as well, and I'm assuming they didn't resign or anything like that, because why would they? But also Sunghoon's contract expired as well, so I'm assuming that the other two, that theirs expired, so they're free. At the very least, they're free, but I kind of, I don't know, wonder what they're going to do in the future. So yeah, anyways, moving on to my JBJ collection. So I haven't added anything to this recently, but this is just my progress. This is Fantasy, just missing 1, I guess 3, 4, 6 cards, which isn't bad. And then for New Moon, I'm just missing 2 cards, 3 cards, and 2 bookmarks. So this collection is moving along very slowly, but you know, it's not a huge priority, so it is what it is. And then we have all my extra Taehyun things, so yeah, just move through this quickly. This obviously hasn't changed recently. And UNB, this is my Hojung section, I guess. I skipped a page. Here's that. All of his trading cards. And then my cards for the other members. So I'm actually pretty close with this first set, only missing June. But otherwise, everyone else I have here. I don't know if I'll be able to, like, I haven't looked for any UNB cards, but I feel like June is getting kind of popular. Like, he's always been popular, but like even more popular, like with his acting lately. So who knows what the deal with that will be. But yeah, for this set, I'm missing Marco as well as June. But either way, it still looks pretty good. Polaroids, I still don't have much at all, and it makes me kind of sad. And the lenticulars, of course, missing June and Hansel as well. But yeah, and Blackheart, I have a completed set, which is nice. Missing 2 for this one. Only missing Marco for this set. And then missing 3 cards for this set. So, and then I really don't know if I'm going to collect these DVD sets very much. I don't know. We'll see. But this is just what I have. It really hasn't changed since probably the last time I went through this binder. So that's why I'm kind of wondering if I'll even collect it or not. Same thing with these bigger inclusions. Like, I'm kind of like not worried about them. So I don't really know if I want to collect them. So I don't know. We'll see. And then we have like the 101 section. So I had plans to kind of go back and collect full group for 101, but I never really got the chance to start it. And I'd still like to do it. It's just I don't really want to start it and then have to stop. So like I'm gonna like wait for a better time to kind of do that. But 101 did have their like little reunion recently, which was really nice. I actually have not watched it yet. I'm really excited to see it when I can, but obviously we have to be one, which is complete. And like the few 101 cards that I have that I traded for. And then we have some fan sign things, not fan sign, fan site things, bigger things. Oh, I miss Hojung so much. He's out of the military now, and he posts on Instagram sometimes, but like it just, I love him so much, and like I've missed him so much over the past like year and a half or whatever, and I'm so happy that he's back, even though he's not doing anything, but like I love him so much. So, and these are just some extra things, more bigger things. I moved all these things back here just because I really don't like the thought of all of like my cards and stuff bending, so I guess I'll move this over so you can see everything. I think I missed some things, so there's that again. But yeah. Again, I don't know if I'm going to complete like this kind of collection. I don't know. It's just like, I'm not worried about it, you know, so I probably won't end up doing it at all. But yeah, here we have Hotshot things. I still think that this photo is like the cutest thing ever. I love it so much. I miss Hotshot like so wholeheartedly. Like, I don't know if y'all will ever understand, but I don't know. I guess I feel kind of content when they post on Instagram, I guess. It's just nice to hear from them every once in a while. It's been a while since Timo has posted anything at all, so I kind of wonder how he's doing. Hope he's doing well. Hojung specifically, since he did just come out of the military, he has been like at least a little bit more active. Like, he really didn't post really at all over the year and a half that he was gone. And like, he posted sometimes, but it wasn't really anything. Obviously, it was like nothing with his face. Like, he always had a mask on, and like, but now it's like really nice to see his face and stuff. So yeah, I love him so much. Also, Junhyuk being back as well. He came back like a while ago, but it's just nice because I love them and I miss them. So yeah. So then we have this last binder. This is like the last thing with like anything that I really collect in it at all. These are all my inactive collections and things I just don't collect anymore. So I'm going to go through this really quickly. So first we just have CLC. I guess I'll move it over so you can see everything. Yeah, so CLC and Daya. And in fact, I did actually finish this collection though. I was missing this card for like a really long time, but I was finally able to buy it, which I'm very happy about, just because the card kind of eluded me for a very long time. Then we have Eyes One. And I never got around to really completing this Sakura collection, but I think this looks nice. Like, I have all of her selfie cards, I think. Yeah, I have all of her selfie cards, which is all that really matters. Super cute. Also, I'm really liking Ive's debut. I don't have any plans to collect their photo cards, but I really like it. They're on my radar for sure. We have IY, JBJ 95, which I've kind of revised this collection a little bit. I'm not going to collect them completely, like member cards I am, but like I'm not going to worry about like unit cards and stuff. But I mean, the collection's almost complete. I'm missing like maybe 2 or 3 cards. Then we have Jin Young, which I don't think I'm going to get any of his cards from their last album. I was going to, but like his cards are expensive, so maybe if I can find like the cute ones for better prices I might. Who knows. But we have Jaehwan, Jisung, New East, Priston. I really wish I could get this card, this last card that I'm missing from School Out, but like, how do I even find it at this point? And we have Unity and Enshia and Kim Shihyun, which I love him so much. I miss him every day. I really wish he is living a fulfilling life. I love him forever, always. Yes, and here we have We in the Zone, but yeah, here's my finished collection. It's fun to look at this every once in a while, but also kind of sad because I truly do miss them. They were so great together. But then we have X1 and some other things, and again some other things. This random Kingdom card that I have, Bigger Things, and my sign page from Seunhee. So yeah, that was it for this binder. Again, nothing really special. I just kind of threw things in here for a reason. But now I'm going to flip through my bigger inclusions. Obviously, y'all are welcome to skip if you want. There's going to be timestamps on this anyways. So this is the first binder. I keep them all separated in a certain way just because it makes my life easier. And I don't put them in like nice binders at all just because it does not matter to me. But this is like the one that I keep my girl groups in. So I have all of Brave Girls stuff first because they are a group I actually collect bigger inclusions for, however casually it may be. But we have Summer Queen postcards, After We Ride postcards and Polaroids, fan meeting goods, and that's it for now. But then we have like Blackpink stuff. This is kind of where I think I put, well, maybe not. I was gonna say I put everything in size of order, but I didn't do that. We have ITZY. I did definitely do it by group, which isn't normal, but you know, it is what it is. Then we have Twice. So this is boy groups. Oh, I guess CLC. This is still in here for some reason. I guess this isn't entirely boy groups. It is bigger inclusions from groups that I don't like even remotely collect. But also CLC is in here because they're like inactive. Same with Dia. I don't know what's going on in here. Okay, so this is the last binder. It is all of my NCT bigger inclusions, and I will be entirely honest, this is the messiest binder I've ever put together, but also I actually have plans to go through and maybe sell a lot of the things that either don't belong to full sets that I have or pretty much directly album related things. So like a lot of the merch things I plan to sell. Maybe I just have to kind of go through this at some point and really look into what I want to get rid of, but I just know that I don't really need or want a lot of these things. So yeah. I will say specifically though that like the 7th Sense things I'm keeping, but it's also like things like these kind of postcard things and things like this where I don't really want them, so that I have to think about. Yeah, that's everything for this binder. It's everything for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really excited and happy with all the progress that I've made in the past 6 months with my collection. Yeah, with that said, that was everything for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.